In this video, we're going to be talking about these manipulatives here, and our first problem is going to be in base 10. Okay, so we can see the conversion. We call these units. That's your one digit. It takes up 10 of these to make one of these, which we call a long. Okay, so 10 of these little units to make up a long. And if you stack these next to each other, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, it takes 10 of them to make a flat. And if you stand the flats up next to each other, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you get a block. Okay, so what we are trying to do, we're going to be given, like in the first problem, we're given 85 flats in base 10, and they want us to rewrite it. Instead of having 85 of these, which is a lot of pieces, they want us to make it fewer number of pieces. Okay, so they want us to write the fewest number of these pieces that we can. So for the first problem, we have 85 flats. We say, okay, well, it takes 10 of those to make a block. Okay, so every 10 of the flats make a block. So we're going to take that 85 and we're going to divide it by 10. Because 85 of these flats, for every 10 of them, I get a block. So that's going to go in 8 times. So that's 8 blocks. Okay, but it's going to have some left over because it's 85, so that's going to have 5 left over, so plus 5 flats. Okay, so we can't convert anymore because if we convert downward, like if we start converting these flats into these types of pieces, the longs and the units, then that's just going to be way too many pieces. We want the fewest number, so we have 8 blocks, 5 flats. To write that as a number, think of this like this. This is units, that's your ones digit. Longs is your tens digit. Flats is your hundreds digit. And blocks are your thousands digit. Okay, so we don't have any units, 0. We don't have any longs, 0. We have 5 flats, so there's a 5, and we have 8 blocks. Okay, so there's the number in base 10. That's how many units we have. 8,500 units or ones. Okay, so for the second problem, it says we have 40 flats, but this time we're in base 18. So base 18, you can think of these manipulatives up here. Okay, so it's going to take 18 of these units to now make up a long. So this is, think of this as being much longer now. Okay, so it's like this long, and 18 of these stacked up next to each other will make a flat. Okay, and then 18 flats stacked up next to each other will make a block. So we're again trying to find the fewest number of pieces. So we take the 40 of the flats, and we try to convert as many of them as we can into blocks. So we know 18 flats make up a block, so we divide by 18. Okay, so 18 goes into 40 twice, so 2 blocks. It's got some left over. That's 4 left over because it's 36. This goes in there twice, so 36. So plus 2 or plus 4 flats. Okay, and again, you can think of it the same way. Here's units, longs, flats, blocks. We're in base 18, but we still put the right things in the right place. So we have 2 blocks, 4 flats, 0 longs, 0 units. This is how many units you have in base 18 if you have 40 flats.